Let's set him free earlier. Come here. Come. Come, I just want to... you're going to tangle yourself there. Come here, please. 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 All yours. There we go. Sorry for all the shaking there. Yep. Just another nice forest walk. Within 5 minutes from my house. 5 minutes from where I live. So why not take him here? I think I might just bring him here more often. Then down the streets. Then down the street. Let him get his exercise here. And he's a good encouragement for me to get just at least just a little bit more exercise when I can do with this walk we had. What was it? The day before yesterday, I think, on that public holiday, when we did the St. Blaise Trail. That's when I realized I knew that I'm fairly unfit even before I did it. But while we were doing it, that's when I really realized how unfit I am. It just seems to go through stages. Your fitness just seems to go through stages. Forest, the birds, the dog, the Shi Tzu, and he is checking out everything he can. Fortunately, he doesn't seem to go very far. So I think putting him on a leash, we've done it enough times now, just enough times to know it's not going to be a mission putting him back on the leash again. Let him run to his heart's content. I love this piece of forest. What is also so nice about it is summertime. February in South Africa is your hottest time here down in the southern hemisphere, and you've always got shade. Always got some shade on this piece of trail. It's accessible. It's funny enough to spot all the traffic, to spot all the people coming past here, bicycles quite regularly, fairly regularly. Other people like me bringing their dogs. It's not really hopelessly invaded by things. The only invasion comes after the fire we had. I'll give you an example right there. I don't know if you can see the dog. I will give you an example of some of the invasion. I don't know what it's called, but it does take a bit over. But that's not from people coming here. That was after the fire. This stuff, whatever that is, some or another plant knower, plant kenner will know what kind of... It looks invasive to me. Anything that takes over too quickly is invasive. We at the potential tick section, but I don't think he's going to make his way down to that water. Let's see what lies ahead a bit further up here. Don't think you're going to see the power band. It's a bit of a mission getting to it, but you're sure going to hear it. We're definitely at the wrong place here to see it. Sometimes I'm lucky, sometimes I'm not. Let's move ahead. The further ahead we go, the better the chances that we get to a spot where we can see it. Higher ground. Let's get to higher ground and hope for the best, but I don't think so. That little train moves. Let's go here. If we look back here, let's just go back a little bit. You're gonna see it coming past. Look carefully. There we go. My camera was as on it as can be. I'm gonna let the dog free. Well, that's as close as I could get to it. First had to get the dog on his lead here in case. I've only been on that train once, on that caravan, and I don't know whether there's anybody else that has taken equally as many video clips and photos of it as I have, making a point to try and get to a viewpoint if I happen to hear it coming past, or maybe anybody has had equally as many opportunities of coming past here, walking in the forest and seeing it. I'm busy teaching this dog to learn that I'm not going to carry on. I want to teach him to come back to me on a more regular basis, because he's going fairly far ahead, far too far ahead, which could cause problems when other dogs come. There he comes. So what I'm doing is I'm standing still. Oh, hello, hello. Are you learning that I'm not gonna walk the whole time? Let's tire him out a bit, make him do almost double the distance I'm doing. I want him to learn that I'm not going to be walking the whole time. I want him to come back to me, or to stay closer, so that he can actually monitor whether I'm still walking or not. He goes miles ahead. I'm going to do this on a regular basis. Just stand still. Force him to come back. Milo, come here. Milo. Mooi. Milo. Ek is bly om dit te sien. Ek sien jy het ook 'n GoPro.
Nee, is nie 'n GoPro nie. Dit is cheapie.
Ek is nou 'n bietjie bang geweest vir 'n oomblik toe ek hierdie 10 keer groter ene sien. Milo.
Net sy hartjie is net so groot.
Mooi man. Jy sien Milo, so gaan jy leer, laat jy nader. Ek sê nou net op my kamera, ek probeer hierdie ene leer. Nou hier rekord hy nog. Well, now that's been a while since I've recorded. I don't want to adapt the mentality of, hey, you got to learn the hard way, you got to learn the hard way. It's just once of learning the hard way could be fatal if there's a large dog. Now that was an experience for him, and he can be glad it wasn't a vicious dog. We both would have been guilty, the other dog's owner and me. But then I have to also say that if I had a vicious dog, a large vicious dog, I would still have the intelligence to have it on a lead in case of cases like this, because I cannot think that it's his first experience with other dogs coming and the possibility of a fight breaking out if his dog was vicious. Otherwise I believe that chap would have had his dog on the lead, but this one hasn't had experience. So what may be from I just want to play could turn into something ugly, which almost happened. And him and myself were on good terms. We were chatting quite lekker, but we both established that we must both get our dogs just a little bit apart. Oh, now you want to rest, but it's because you go so far ahead, and he's just laid in the muddy section there. And if it was not for that, I wouldn't be too worried about needing to bath him. Now, believe it or not, he's going to be bathed again. Anyway, that's the walk, and heading down there again, back to the streets. Thanks for watching, if you have.